What's up, witches? It's Witchangelnekora, and welcome back to the Hiveswap Friendsim. Ugh, you don't know how happy I was to voice Chahut, because, as I said, badass troll. I love her so much. But now we're getting back into this amazing visual novel. Back into Volume 9 of Gaze is Cool and Temper's Hot, and head over to Azdaja. So let's fast forward here. But yeah, look at this. Chahut is in that spot now. She looks so cool. And now we're heading off to Azdaja. After what feels like way too long, the vehicle slows down and you take the opportunity to tumble out of your slime jail and onto the dusty ground, picking yourself up and hurrying away from the station before you can get spotted. A little while later, you're standing at the beginning of a massive canyon in your awful train ride, which almost feels worth it. Oh, look at that. It's Durst. It's so pretty. The canyon stretches on endlessly, miles of yawning chasms and winding ravines at your feet. It's enough to make your mouth hang open in awe. After spending so much time in various grody parts of the city, the sight of such pristine natural beauty touches your heart. You feel somehow inspired. Like you could belt out an aria or draw a masterpiece if you tried. Before you even begin exploring your hidden creative depths, you're distracted by noises coming from not too far away. You're not alone. You know what this means. A chance to get yourself more of that sweet, sweet friendship. After so many successful companionship ventures, you're thirsty for more. You pick up your dog and go investigate. The sounds lead you towards a trail along the side of the canyon, which in turn leads you down to a roomy platform not slower than where you started. There's a series of sharp outcrops jutting out of the plateau, and perched upon the highest one's a figure dramatically framed against the moonlight. At first you think he's peering moodily into the distance, but then you realize he's looking through some kind of contraption on his face. Recording coordinates. Oh, you look around. There doesn't seem to be anyone else here. So, what you heard was this fellow muttering to himself, you guessed? I see. He's so wrapped up in whatever it is that he's doing that. He's doing that to where he hasn't noticed you yet. So he's gotta be hankering after some company, being all by his lonesome out here in the middle of nowhere. You're sure of it. Let's play with. I wouldn't surprise him because then he'd probably fall off that cliff. Let's say hello. Sporting your most winning smile, you call out a greeting and give a jaunty wave. That gets his attention. Whoa, look at you, dude. Looking like you just walked out of Dragon Ball Z. Well, look at what the poor beast dragged in. Are you lost? That depends on what your definition of lost is. You prefer to think that whatever you're doing is taking the scenic route, just like indefinitely. Your new acquaintance and hopefully soon-to-be pal snorts, unimpressed. It'd be better if you did that somewhere else. If you're trying to wonder what voice I'm doing Freeza. But since I'm a girl, it sounds a little weird. And Azdaja is a dude. Better for me, I mean. Which is the most important issue currently at hand. Let's face it. I saw preparations to make it. I'm running out of time. You're kind of crapping my style here. Preparations? For the game, obviously. It's starting any minute now. You have no idea what he's talking about. Oh! It's Yu-Gi-Oh! He's talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! So I gotta think. Ooh, I know. A voice change! Seriously? You don't know about dual stripers? Wow, you're even more of an empty-headed pleb than I thought. I'm trying to do Pegasus. That's not a very fair thing to say. Sure, you might have made a habit into running headfirst into stupidly dangerous situations, but there's no reason for him to assume. Oh! Your weird voice is drowned out by a crackling sound. He's levitating down from his perch towards you, sparks of energy stirring the stand up into a cloud. After being Zarbon and Kupram, you've come to expect fellow psionic powers from trolls with yellow blood by now, but still kind of takes you aback. You stumble backwards, falling on your butt. The troll is unbothered by your spill, continuing to address you while you're sprawled on the ground. I'll explain. Duel drivers pits Alternative's best and brightest against each other in a timed event designed to reveal the most skilled among the group. Which would be me, of course. That goes without saying. He tells you a bunch of other stuff about game mechanics that, to be honest, goes straight over your head. Hey, I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! For about, let's see here, I'd say about, 10 plus years. Like, ever since the first season came out. So, yeah, I know what to do. He's apparently not enough of a rush that can't stop what he's doing to outline his plans to abuse some random passerby, in a fairly detailed manner at that. He seems pleased to have an audience, actually. Wow, this friendship is barely even off the ground, and you're already doing great! You back on your feet and you nod along sagely, trying to understand all his rambling about strategy and whatnot. And then you notice a blinking light. It's coming from the screen over his eye. Huh. Interesting. The scatter can't retrieve any data on your species at all. He leans forward and looks at you. Hopefully he looks at you. Up until this point, he'd been paying more attention to his own voice and whatever readings he's been getting on his device. But now he's focused fully on you. It's trying to fluster you a little, actually. That is until his mouth twisted to a smirk. You get a glimpse of a single jagged tooth. You know, it's technically possible to join in teams of two. But now you're here. Is he saying what you think he might be saying? Excitedly, you clarify whether he's asking you to join his game as his partner. Ha! Sure, I just love teaming up with clueless nerds like you. No. It'd be a nice element of surprise, though. I could use you as a collateral resource. Fodder, a lackey. What do you say? That doesn't sound nearly as flattering, but it's an opportunity to help, and you've found so many great friendships to do whatever favors random strangers have wanted you to do for them already, so why stop now? I swear, when I watch some playback, I'm going to either sound like Pegasus, or I'm going to sound like one of Freeza's henchmen, Zarbon. I'll be the best lackey ever. Or I could go, screw this, like screw the rules, I have gold blood. The title might not be much, but that doesn't mean you can't excel at it. You tell him you accept his offer. Excellent. And by the way, I'm Azdaja. But you must have known that already. You're not sure why you would? Maybe he's some kind of big shot? Idiot. He helped out a certain Olive Blood in the last chapter. You know, the, big one that looked like a giant pearl beast? Yep, there you go. Come to think of it, the name does ring a bell. You've heard it before when you were in the middle of infiltrating a bandit with a mercenary, Conal. You've met my mate, Sprit? You must have gotten on her good side or you wouldn't be standing here talking to me. Because you'd be minced into the ground finer than grub paste. He's grinning like he's really proud and fond about Conal being the sort of girl who'd make mincemeat out of someone as soon as she'd speak to him. If he wasn't talking about her literally murdering you, you'd find this reaction endearing. Hang on. If he already has a partner, why isn't she here? Azdaja's expression sours abruptly. My partner isn't here because she didn't make our agreed upon rendezvous time. He said the word partner in an overdone, exasperated huff, as if he thinks she might be listening from behind a boulder somewhere and he could somehow shame her into appearing. Remember what Palipa said about mercenary duos often being quadrated pairs, i.e. romantically involved? Did his girlfriend stand him up? Yikes. Maybe it's better that you haven't been promoted to partner status if it meant you getting involved in another couple's spat. You've had quite enough of that already. You hope you're not fighting. Azdaja glares at you. Oh boy. Get back with your Solix-looking horns. The exact nature of our quadrant is none of your business, frankly. Now come on. We're wasting time. He steps off the edge of the plateau, descending into a crackle of energy and floating you into the canyon along with him. It's a terrifying ride, but the view forward is pretty amazing. Soon you reach the bottom.
We should keep going. There's someone else in this valley. We'll have to drop on them if we move fast.
Oh my god, this hair is fabulous. He grins confidently, his coat flapping behind him. There isn't any wind down here, though. Is he flapping his own coat with his sigh for dramatic effect? This dude is a gold-blooded version of Seto Kaiba, just with longer hair.
First blood to Milak.
You blink. Tentatively you repeat, blood?
Yes, blood.
He says it in the same way he enunciated the name of this competition earlier, like it should have been painfully obvious.
Like I told you, our aim is to take out our opposition. Swiftly and painfully. To win, we have to be the last team standing in this entire canyon.
Sounds kind of like the weirdest version of The Purge I've ever seen. But actually there was a movie like this not too long ago. It was, Death Racers? Except we're not in cars? There's a Insane Clown Posse version I really like, because it's like mixing in very early Suicide Squad elements.
Weren't you listening when I explained earlier?
Damn it! You've been proceeding under the assumption this is some kind of elaborate competitive LARP. Like solve some puzzles, get out of the giant canyon before the other guy type of deal. Perhaps arm wrestle your competitors into submission if you run into them, but no, this game involves actual violence. You probably shouldn't be surprised. You've been on Alternia long enough now to discern that, boy, trolls do sure love killing. You've made friends with plenty of trolls who have less bloodthirsty hobbies, though. You ask him whether he's ever considered getting into some extremely bodily force poetry or streaming sick beats.
Please, you're kidding, right? Now is no time for joking around. Don't tell me you've already getting frosty strut pods.
Cold feet.
I can't work with someone with such a flimsy sense of conviction.
You reassure him that no, of course not. Your strut pods are as toasty as all heck. But he's no longer paying attention to you. His scouter glances.
There.
It flashes past you freaking blink, riding through the waves of the sky to a collection of rocks sitting behind you.
Target acquired. Nice try thinking you're gonna outsmart me by laying in wait and launching an ambush. Cowardly move. And sloppy. Very sloppy. Now prepare to get owned. Resistance is futile. Oh, frick.
Abruptly, Azdaja freezes. You hesitate, unsure as to what threat you're dealing with here. Then a troll girl with a cerulean blue symbol on her shirt pops up from behind the rocks. She giggles menacingly, making Azdaja turn towards you. His expression is blank. His nifty brain power is under your competitor's control. Dang it, I forgot that blue bloods can control yellow bloods and vice versa. Hold up. To echo Azdaja's sentiment, oh frick. You need to do something fast. You had the harebrained thought that maybe you could grab Azdaja and physically wrest him from her control. You launch yourself towards him in a mad dash, attempting to call out a chilling battle cry, but it comes out as more as a pathetically broken yell. Oh dude, look at that! The girl laughs again. Azdaja's eyes flash bright, brighter than you've ever seen so far. Almost blinding. Oh hell, those are straight up eye lasers, aren't they? And they're really powerful. Oh crap! You met some strong trolls, but this kind of power is something else. If Azdaja were a character in a video game and you were to assign him a quantifiable number to measure his power, some kind of level, perhaps that number would be very high, is all you're saying. It's over 9,000! Hey, that meme's been overused. Oh crap. Azdaja's lasers shoot in a point above you, scoring a deep gash in the rock and sending rubble toppling downwards. You reach out, grabbing Azdaja's coat. You have to get out of here! The girl doesn't stop you, merely leaping out of the waves of the certain doom that's hurtling rapidly towards you. You think you see something out of the corner of your eye, some last-ditch hope at not getting squashed as flies of grub cake. You race towards it. Oh boy. What happened? Oh boy. What? just happened. Oh, we're in a cave? Your first thought when you next open your eyes is that death has finally come to tenderly cradle you in its sweet, loving embrace. But you quickly realize that you're in a cave, not the afterlife, and the reason that you can even see anything right now is because the area around you is brightened by a light coming from Azdaja's scouter. Through sheer dumb luck, you must have run towards a single safe spot in the entire ravine, this hole in the ground. It's as if this hole was sitting here, carved out of the rock, waiting for your escape route. You might even say that this hole was made for you. Frick! You wince, covering your ears. Could he keep it down, maybe? Your nerves are a little shot from almost dying for the umpteenth time this week.
No! I will not keep it down! Curses, I can't believe this. Who does that blue blood think she is? Does she realize who she just messed with?
Wow. He looks really mad. Instinctively, you reach out to execute a slow face that the trolls seem to find so soothing, but he slapped your hand away.
What do you think you're doing? I already told you I have a Moirail!
You stammer out an apology. It just seemed like the right thing to do. She thought Connell was his mate Brit. He seems to realize what he just said. A hint of yellow touches his cheeks. It's just barely visible in the light. Ooh.
That's what I said. I already have a mate Brit.
You're pretty sure you heard him right the first time, and you're pretty sure those are two different sorts of relationships, but you let the subject drop. No need to rile up your new friend more than he already is. Your shoosh pap might have just been rejected, but the attempt seems to snap him out of whatever, fricked off funk he got himself into.
Let's get out of here.
He follows the path to the cave. Can he just blast you both out?
Don't be stupid. If I did that, though, it would cause a cave-in. Are you that eager to get crushed?
Good point.
You're acting just like Connell. So ready to rush him without a game plan.
If he means this is an insult, its effect is kind of lost. He sounds more wistful than irritated. You walk in silence for a while as you make your way further into the cave. You realize that the walls aren't blank like you previously thought. But covered in complicated carving. Cave troll art, you wonder?
I know what you're thinking. That life as a prince among trolls must be an enviable one.
You snap to attention. Yes, of course. You were definitely just thinking about him and his life story just then.
I didn't expect someone like you to understand.
What?
You're obviously a completely average person who will live out their life in perfect mediocrity. But not me. You don't know what it's like to be born so gifted.
Completely average. That's you, alright. You try to be best to be sympathetic. Having rad powers must really make things hard.
What? No way, it's freaking awesome. As you've clearly seen, it can attract unwanted attention from pathetic individuals who aren't as clearly as talented themselves.
So what? Do you think you're like Kanye West or something? Ugh. Another guy I can't stand.
We're desperate to have some unbeatable psionics in their corner. To be honest, the Empire is no different, and it's not like the rebels are that much better. Connell and I don't even care one way or the other. We're just here to off chumps and get money. Look at ourselves, first and foremost. Then eventually we'll have plans to do the bidding of the Empress, just like everyone else.
Okay, you can see why having no say in the matter kind of sucks, but isn't there some opportunity to do some cool crap in space too? Azdaja's face draws up in a very wry expression.
Yeah, with someone else calling all the shots.
You keep walking. After what feels like hours, his scatter flashes again.
We're here.
He lifts the wall with his eye lasers. With a resounding roar, it crumbles away. Aside from the spot he destroyed, the rest of the cave is intact. The moonlight spills into the space through the impromptu exit. It's purple. It's Durst. It's one of the two moons.
It's over. We were stuck on it for so long that the game has ended. Meaning?
Oh boy. Your heart sinks. This was a disaster. He's definitely not going to want to be your friend after losing this competition he's so invested in.
We're the last team standing, which makes us the winners. I knew it. That blue-blood loser. I've had a stroke of good luck, but she is no match for someone of my station. My victory was a foregone conclusion from the start. Bringing you along was an excellent idea. Your recklessness really came in handy back there.
He's thanking you, you realize, or something close to it. Modestly, you assure him it was no problem.
A prince knows when to give credit where credit is due. Celebration is in order, I think. Let's collect our prize.
There's a prize?
Frick yes. The duel strivers offers an impressive cash reward to whoever wins. You'll get a cut as well, of course.
Whoa! Money! This is the first time you've laid your hands on stuff since you crash landed. Maybe you'll finally be able to purchase a warm meal or clothing that isn't from somebody else's closet? More important than the money, though, is that you've proven that you are a complete frick-up. You've earned Azdaja's trust and also his friendship.
What?
We raked in the boonbucks, baby! Woohoo! Oh, we raked in the boonbucks and we got his friendship without a single loss. Yes! Oh, oh, that was awesome, guys. I mean, for the previous chapters, we've had a few bad routes, but Azdaja's route went off without a hitch. And I thought I was going to give him like a Freeza voice because, you know, Scouter and all, until he said the duel thing, you know, and I was thinking, oh crap, that's Yu-Gi-Oh! So I switched immediately to Pegasus, which almost kind of sounds like Zarbon back in my head. But what can I say? I am not very good at doing deep voices because I'm a girl, so I can't really do those. I mean, I can if I tried. But anyway, that was the entire Chapter 9. Chapter 10 should be here in about a month. You know, in September. So, oof, I'm happy. I'm very, very happy. But I was freaking out when he started shooting off his eye lasers, like, what the hell? Like I said, Azdaja's pretty neat, even though he's a bit of a dingle. But I'm getting out of here. I got more stuff to do, y'all. I'll be waiting for part 10 to come out pretty soon. So I'm gonna get out of here. If you like this video, why don't you hit that like button with a big old bibbity bobbity boop, and I'll see you all in the next chapter. Mwah! Stay magical, my friends, and if you have to dive into a hole to save your life, do it. It will really help.